talking of QCBS. The rated criteria, merit points, weighted average, least cost you already know. I don't need to explain. BAFO also, I'm sure all of you know the best and final offer. You have talked to them, then you send them, guys, okay, go back, come with a revised offer. So some organizations do use BAFO part. Guys, we will discuss once they're given the offer to us. We discuss in open, then we say, guys, go back and come back with the best. Let me go through quickly on each one, and I'll give you a small template of each one. So QCBS, quality and cost. This has been there in the World Bank for many, many years, particularly for professional services. But now they want to incorporate, already they're done into works and goods. Earlier, the goods were done on the lowest price. Works were done on the lowest price. Services were done, professional services, only the professional services, consulting services on cost, quality and cost. How it works around, very simple. So one is quality part, and quality means technical alignment. So if I go with the old-fashioned method, you have experience of the companies. Second, the people who are going to work with you, their backgrounds, and how many years experience they have, and do they comply with some standards. So technical. So we may go 80-20, 70-30. No. So this one, I'm sure many of you have been doing it, those who have been with me. Private sector also does sometimes this. So both the companies do both. So now let me show you what we can do. Let's say quality, I give a 70% marks, weight, cost is this. So the weighted score is this much. Weighted score of this much is this much. So now weighted score of this one is 4.5. So the 4.5 multiplied by the weight. Similarly, the score is 4. 4 multiplied by 70% means 2.8. Total score out of 100. Here comes around the weighted score. This is coming 4.29. I can multiply with 100%, and then this becomes 42%. So this is the way we do it in the case of QCBS. But then quality could have sub-parameters. So quality is not a one line. Quality could have sub-tiers. That's good. Now we come to the merit point system. So QCBS, so two big parameters, quality and cost. Quality could have sub-parameters, and quality normally is 70-80, 70-30, 80-20, all the things. And I have also burnt my finger in those cases around when I used to do it. It's damn difficult to explain. I used to have one guy, let's say, sitting from finance, one guy from production, one guy coming from the car. I tell them to do the scoring part. Everybody will score different. Now I can do average, but then tomorrow when any complaint comes from a supplier, then very difficult. Supplier will say, I don't have faith on your scoring. If scoring is of one guy is giving 30 marks out of 80, other one is giving 70 out of 80, that means there's no benchmark. So then finally we came back again. Who will get that? Justify these points. Which I will say today still in many of the RFP, it is missing. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is still missing. So at the end of the day, what we do around is we sit together, everybody changes their score. But that is not fair. That means the game is not fair. So we want everybody to do honestly, but with the scoring. So merit points system means there I was doing Q separate, C separate. If quality-wise they match, then I could do what I can do. I can do with the only price. I've got 10 companies. Out of 10, I want minimum score of 70% or 80%. Quality-wise, if they match, then I go with the lowest price. But in this case, merit point, I'm not differentiating around. I'm scoring average. So Asian Development Bank does with this one. Here everything is scored. And then we take the total score. So there's no two envelope system. It's one envelope system. In the other one, we could have two envelope system. I could do first quality. And if quality wise they're matching, then I open the class. Otherwise, I don't open it. So this is the example around. You can see technical, cost, sustainability, risk management, score of this one, score. So I'm totally doing rating based on all the points. Evaluation using rated criteria. So rated criteria are the foundation for both. Whether you talk of QCBS, whether you talk of merit points, we use this rated criteria for it. But here rated criteria, we go into the more depth of it. It's broken down into sub-criteria, which we sometimes miss it. In a rated criteria, I will say, go into the more sub-criteria around, evaluate each criteria around, and assign weighted score. That's example. If I want to show you around, I'll say environmental impact. I will not say sustainability as one. I'll say environmental impact, social responsibility, certification, resource, innovation, then come total system. So then I say score is always out of 0 to 5. So the scoring also will follow from 0 to 5. We could have 0 to 10 as well. So let's say we go with the 0 to 5. So who gets 4, who gets 3, who gets 5 is also qualified. If I say my environmental impact is very high in terms of carbon footprint, how much tons of carbon footprint? Adjust my benchmark. If it is 10,000 tons, you get a score of 1. If you got 10,000, less than 10,000, say 8,000, then 6,000, then 5,000. And knowing specifically net zero. Net zero means I give full marks. So this is how each one has to be different. So I know one of you raised a question on RFP. It's becoming really a complex issue around how we write RFP. If RFP, I have to just give quality and this, very easy. But if I want to divide the quality Q into 8 or 9 parameters like this, then certainly it needs much more depth. So weighted average, I'm not getting into rated, I'm just going with the weight. The weight of this much is 20%, weight of this is 30%, and out of 20%, I give 15% here. Give me. So this is the one, the combined score with each factor, cost, quality, delivery is assigned, nothing more. So that weight is nothing but the percentage. This allows you much more flexibility. Popular choice in QCBS. So sometimes we use the word weight also into QC. If quality is weighted at 60, cost at 30, delivery at 10, then we can display it. So this is how we do it. Technical, cost, sustainability, risk. So I'm not giving the rating here, I'm just going with the weightage plan. Some of you I know do this way, they just have the weight. Then each supplier they give a score around. And each score then I multiply with this one and I get it. Scoring again out of 5. So this one also I plan to touch up tomorrow in more depth. How to give scoring from 0 to 5 because that culture has still not come. So scoring is between 0 to 5. Then scoring is done, then I multiply this one and then I get my weighted score. So if I look in this one, my weighted score on the B, and then the price is, if you look at the price wise, it is only weighted score is 1.35. While this one weighted score is 1.14. So here I'm getting. Comparative tables, if I just say around QCBS, quality and cost-based selection, it balances technical and financial cost. So we use it typically for QCBS for professional services. We're going for ages in many places. But now the World Bank, others, they're coming up to use QCBS for other aspects. Merit point rating is across the board for ADB. Weighted average, weighted criteria. The private sector normally goes with the other one. So combine the two scorecards. Merit point, there's no scorecards. This is combined one only. But this is qualitative. Weighted average, rated, often used